Welcome to the feature demonstration of NetStorm. Cavison Systems is a leading provider of user experience and business efficacy management platform that ensures quality, performance, and availability of mission-critical applications. In this video, we will cover the following. What is a script? How many types of scripts are there? And what is the structure of a script? A script defines the flow of user interaction with a web application. For example, if the application is an e-commerce site, then the script will contain information about the user login into the site, adding a product to the shopping cart, checking out, and then logging out. The script is then used by NetStorm to emulate a web user activity. The script is recorded and can be reused by several times during a test. A simplest of examples can be, if you wish to emulate 5 users, then this script can be executed 5 times to represent interaction with 5 users one after the other. Let's look into the types of script we use while recording. These are WebC, Web Click and Script, Web Java, and Web Services. Let us now explore recording a WebC type script. The structure of this script comprises of flow.c, which contains the main recording. It also contains the main URL that is being hit, all the inline or the embedded URL, and the header information. As the name suggests, initScript.c contains initialization information. ExitScript.c contains the information about the exit conditions, and this is executed after the flow.c has been executed. To apply any parameterization or checks, we can use registration.spec, or we can also use flow.c to apply. Besides having the URLs and headers, flow.c contains the main execution loop along with the URLs that are accessed by NetStorm. This file is internally called by NetStorm and all initialization happens here. Any relevant NetStorm API can be used in this file. Let us now explore how to record the WebC script using NetStorm browser. Before we begin, let us review the application that is to be tested. This is a dummy travel site application created only for demo purposes. This is created at the NetStorm server side to record the script with the flow such as a visitor hits the homepage, sign in using a username and a password. The user then searches for flights to desired destination, choose from the option displayed, confirm and give payment details, and finally logs out of the application. So as you can see, this is the illustration of the flow that we'll be recording. Home page, welcome page, find flights and flight confirmation, then back to the home page. Let us now get into the product, which is NetStorm, and begin recording the script. Enter the username and the password and login. This is the NS GUI. Click onto the Launch Script Manager. Once the application gets downloaded and verification is completed, click on Run. So this is the Script Manager window. Click onto the Play button. Click on Yes. Enter the script name. Enter the URL of the application that you want to test. We'll set the sub-project name and the project name as default. Click on OK. So now I'll follow the exact flow the way a live user would do. But before, we need to log in. This is the welcome page where you have options to search flights or go to the home page or log out. Let's search for the flights. I'll set the departure city as New York and arrival city as default. Seating preference as window and continue. The user will see many options here to choose from. Let me select a time that is convenient to me. Continue. This is the form that a passenger has to fill along with the credit card information. Click onto the purchase flight. This is the confirmation that the ticket has been purchased, and now the user may log off and he will be directed back to the home page. This completes the flow of application. Yes. Click onto the stop recording button to stop recording the script. The script has recorded successfully with the name demo test. Click on OK. The default page name comes automatically from the query string, selecting only the last part of the URL. You can also change the name. As per now, I'm closing this window. The flow.c file of recorded script is displayed by default. This is the initialization window, initialization script. This is the initialization script. This is the exit script. To view the snapshots, click onto the View Snapshot button. Here are the script page snapshots that you can see. These are the page name and the page number. To test the script, we go back to the script manager. We compile the script first and then test it. I'll set the default values as virtual users and the iterations. Click on OK. The script testing is now complete. Let us discuss why script testing. Script testing is useful for quick test of recorded script. By script testing, you can easily look at the flow, how script is recorded. For further information, please log on to the website of Cavison Systems. Thank you.